0 days of semen retention, that's what we're talking about in this video. I'm gonna tell you guys what you guys should be noticing, the good side and then also the bad side. Also, most people don't know this. When you're on retention and let's say you got a streak going, it's like, hey, I'm on day 30 and you mess up, you're not gonna go back all the way to day 0. Like technically streak wise, yeah, you're gonna go back to 0, but benefit wise, you're gonna still notice some of the benefits. But enough being said, let's go ahead and dive right into the video. So I want to start off, I was pretty much in the 40 days with my retention streak, my retention journey, and then I ended up resetting it the natural way. So if you guys understand what I'm talking about, well, you know. Let's go ahead and start off with the negative things, what benefits I still have and still remains. So let's dive into that. So the downside of the things that I noticed, as soon as I reset my streak, I got instantly tired. This is something that your mind or your brain pretty much does. A bunch of guys, they pretty much do this. They'll reset their streak like at night because it kind of helps them sleep. And it's one of those things that it's like a sleep aid, and there's a reason behind it. I'm not too sure on the science, but the best way to put it for you guys is your body is like this. Okay, you did your mission complete, continue the species and all that. You're no longer in this stage of I need to be looking for some, and you're constantly aware. Your body kind of like relaxes, and that's why you get sleepy. And then also, you guys probably know this, you'll get nut clarity. You'll be like, oh shit, you know what, I'm no longer in the mood, I'm no longer driven. I was with this chick, and then you got nut clarity and you're like, oh shit, what did I do? The next thing that I noticed was, it took me a while. It could have been also because I got a little bit of sleep, not a whole lot, but I noticed I started developing a headache. So when that headache started showing up, I also noticed I started feeling a little warm. I was like, shit, am I getting sick or did I catch something? But then I realized, oh, it could either be due to lack of sleep or because I reset my streak. And that's the probable cause of it, because like today, you know, the following day, I'm feeling a whole lot better because I got a better night's rest. And then on top of that, my eyes are feeling a bit droopy. This is something that I notice every time I reset my streak. My eyes, they feel like tired, they feel drained, and it's like I feel like my eyes, they have bags on them. The next thing I noticed, guys, was when I was actually walking at the mall with this girl that I pretty much reset my streak with, I noticed that my posture was a whole lot different. You know, I felt like I was more hunched over, and just like my overall confidence, it didn't feel like it was there. It felt like, hey, you know what, you're tired, I don't want to do this. I just felt like so lazy. As soon as I reset my streak, I felt so drained, and I just noticed it. The next thing that I noticed was, you know, that fatigue, it started to amplify, get a whole lot worse. Also, you know, I'm kind of dependent on coffee, so that's something to keep in mind. You know, I didn't have coffee right away, so it's one of those things that I normally drink coffee because it wakes me up and it helps my day get going. But I noticed that I was pretty much just fatigued. I drank an energy drink later on, but I was so freaking tired. It could have been due to the sleep as well. So moving on to the benefits. So with the benefits, most people think that I'm at day 45, I'm at day 60, day 90, whatever it is. As soon as you reset your streak, they think you go back to day 1. And the reality is, guys, pretty much you're not gonna go back to day 1. You're gonna notice I just feel a little bit tired, a little bit sluggish, my eyes feel droopy, but your energy may ramp up pretty quickly. You're gonna notice within a week, you're back to normal. Your benefits are back to where they used to be. If you're worried about resetting your streak, it's not the end of the world. It's one of those things that, hey, you messed up, you slipped up, but it's like, hey, you can keep on going back forward and hit that streak that you were at. Like streak wise, if you guys are thinking like, you know, the Snapchat streaks, it does reset you back to day 0, but your benefits don't. So like right now, I feel like my confidence, it's gone back to pretty much normal, and it's the day later, my energy is almost back to normal. Just what I'm noticing, I'm like, you feel a little bit better, you feel motivated to work on the channel, you feel motivated to do this, which I was meal prepping, cooking for the week. Normally when I reset my streak, and this is like where I get like brain fog really bad, and it's like you just can't think for shit. But like me right now, I'm like, okay, you know what, I can think about this, I can think about that, I need to do this. I have these things laid out. I'm like, oh, let's go and get it done. Feel really motivated, feel like my testosterone is still pretty up there. The thing that I do feel right now, honestly, is my eyes are droopy, but like all my benefits for the most part are there. So droopy and tiredness, I mean tiredness just because like when you sleep, if you guys don't know this, if you mess up your sleep routine, you're gonna feel tired for the next couple days. And once you get back into that routine, you're gonna notice that your energy levels are going to go back to normal, being really energetic and all that. So with your sleep, I think like one bad night of sleep can affect you for like 2 weeks or something like that, but don't quote me on it. Continuing on with the benefits, let's say in this scenario you guys are first starting off retention and you guys don't know anything, just so I can put into perspective for you guys. Let's say you reset your streak and you go back to day 0. If you never experienced any of those benefits, of course you're going to be set back all the way back to day 0. But let's say you experience all these other things, like your testosterone boost, you feel energetic, you feel the female attraction, you feel all these benefits that people talk about in these retention videos, and you reset your streak. It's like you may lose a couple of those benefits, but you're not going to lose all of them. You may lose like maybe your confidence or that female attraction, but give it a week or 2, you're back to normal. So that's the best way to put it for you guys into perspective. You know, if you're first starting off, of course you're going to lose all your benefits. But like, let's say you've been practicing retention for, let's say, a year. It's been on and off, and you're like, oh, I reset my streak once, and then you keep on resetting it. Like, the best way I keep on telling you guys, it's like a water tank. You fill it up, and then when you reset it, you're releasing a little bit from the water tank. If you reset your streak again, release a little bit more. But as a couple days pass by, it fills back up, and then you reset your streak and it drops a little bit. Keeps on filling up naturally, guys. And when you reset your streak, it keeps on dropping. So just keep it in mind, it's like a water tank. It's always constantly filling up, and when you reset your streak, you're draining a little bit from it, but it continues filling up. Eventually you guys will notice it's going to cap out, and you guys are going to hit that flatline stage, and you're not going to really notice any benefits, and you're gonna be like, oh, okay, you know what, I lost all my benefits, and then they'll show up back again. Anyways, that's gonna sum up the video. Don't forget, smash that like button. I'll catch you guys in the next video.